you don't talk about the bonded slavery that we used to have, but this is, you get the work done and then you pay him less. So this is reality in Bangladesh. Though there has been a lot of effort by the government to have a school for them. I remember there was a movement like Potho Shishu, Potho Koli, Potho Shishu school and all these things. One government comes and goes into this, and then another government comes, they forget about it, they discard that and get into another one. So this has been happening, and I'm sure as child and women and children affair ministry, they take a note. Then there should have been also the social welfare ministry, somebody here, I don't know if there is anyone. So my point is, yes, of course, it comes into labor ministry, but labor ministry alone cannot resolve this problem. We can get rid of them and put them somewhere in asylum. But what happens? The parents who may be having one or two child, who are working outside and probably earning the livelihood. Therefore, it's not that child labor, you just get rid of a child and put him in some place for correction. It's alternative. What are you going to do with them? For example, if I say, basic, if a fisherman, I take out his son or two sons, maybe the daughter is working somewhere in the field, so what replacement I'm giving him? He has to run on the livelihood. So these are the considerations that we in Bangladesh, I'm not talking about India, Pakistan. India is absolutely bonded labor, child labor. There are a lot of reports on that. It's a huge country. It's a huge country, and you never know who is doing what, where. Maybe after 15 years, somebody finds that they were bonded laborers. But here in Bangladesh, I'm sure there's not much of, there may be, but there's much of bonded labor. But these are the bonded labor. When it's working in a big field, working in elsewhere. So I've also seen and told that there are philanthropic organizations who are taking them to the school sometime and give them a break from the work, and they take them to school and they attend the school and come back in. What I'm going to propose now, if we really mean that we have to if not eradicate, it's very tough word, eradication. It's very difficult to eradicate. We have 18 crore people and there are so many children. If we have to reduce step by step, then it's not only Sramamantralaya. It has to be a combination of ministries. And I propose there should be a national steering committee who would policy making, and then the policies should be implemented by these ministries. Like ILO has organized this, but I don't find social welfare ministry there. Children, women and children. Therefore, all these ministries should have been present to give their own, everything else as should be brought out. So there has to be a committee of all these ministries, how to reduce this issue. What I'm going to do out of this seminar, if you give this recommendation, what I'm going to do, I will ask Secretary Shafiq that he should put this recommendation strongly, that there has to be a national committee. It's not my job alone, or it's not her job alone, or it's not somebody else's job alone. We all get some allocation from the government, small or big, on this issue. So therefore, I request the people here to combine effort of policy making and execution. It should not depend on labor ministry alone. So I would rather say, we have a problem, we cannot deny. But how to resolve, and that is what you should find out. Also remember that it's a socio-economic problem. That's what drives the child labor. No parents would like to send his son or daughter at the age of 10, 12, to 13, 14 to go and work in a hazardous place. Therefore, why do they do it? Because they are compelled to do it. So please, when you make your consideration, please recommend that it has to be a combined effort of all these ministries so that we can place it to the government and we have a clear policy who is to do what. Thank you very much for your patience here.